when the Lord was being taken from Mathura to Vrindavan by Vasudeva. We know that all the guards, all of them just fell asleep. And Vasudeva, in the middle of the night, carrying baby Krishna, set forth in Vrindavan in the dark, stormy night. As it was raining profusely, Lord Ananta Shesha served as the perfect umbrella to protect baby Krishna. Vasudeva then arrived on the banks of the river Yamuna to cross over, and he saw that the river was in a ferocious state. And it was thundering, storming night. Vasudeva then entered the waters with Krishna on his head. That little baby doesn't get wet from the waters of the Yamuna. And Mother Yamuna, she was so excited because she saw that her Lord and Master was entering her waters. She desired to welcome the Lord to her abode by bathing his lotus feet and touching his lotus feet. Mother Yamuna, she was so eager to bathe and touch the lotus feet of Sri Krishna that she started to increase the intensity of her waves so as to drown Vasudeva momentarily, just enough that she can be successful to bathe the tiny lotus feet of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. And then she took the dust of his lotus feet upon her head and then receded back. As soon as she touched the lotus feet of Krishna, her waves immediately became pacified and her waters gave way to Vasudeva, so he could easily cross her waters.
So this is how Mother Jamuna, she touched the lotus feet of Krishna, and she was so happy that she was finally able to touch the lotus feet of baby Krishna and bathe his lotus feet, because this was the first time that baby Krishna has actually come into her abode, come into her waters. So she wanted to welcome the Lord by bathing his lotus feet and taking the dust of his lotus feet upon her head. And she was so happy. Like we can see here how she's taking the dust of Krishna's lotus feet upon her head. She was so happy after her desire was fulfilled. And in this way, after she was done, then her waters immediately receded, and then Vasudeva was able to very easily cross the river Yamuna. So then when Krishna, when he saw the great eagerness of Mother Jamuna, Krishna was so pleased that he actually promised Jamuna Devi that he would center all of his pastimes around her waters. So Krishna, from his very childhood with the Gopas, he would always graze in the waters of the Jamuna. And not only with the Gopas, but also with the Gopis, Krishna would frolic in the waters of the Jamuna. So receiving this benediction, Mother Jamuna was so blissful that Krishna, the dust of Krishna's lotus feet, is actually mixed here in the waters of the river Jamuna. What a beautiful vision all of us have been granted, that we are able to witness the eagerness of Mother Jamuna to serve Sri Krishna. So in this way, we beg actually Mother Jamuna to bless us so that we may also develop the same eagerness to serve Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, our spiritual masters, and Srila Prabhupada.
In this way, Yamuna Devi is actually setting the mood for all of us on how we should be so eager to serve. While we sit down to chant our japa, we must be eager to serve Sri Harinam Prabhu by listening to every syllable very attentively of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare. If we can develop and cultivate this mood of eagerness from Mother Yamuna, then when we are chanting our japa, Krishna will reciprocate with us in this similar wonderful way as he has beautifully and lovingly reciprocated with Sri Yamuna Devi.
Hari Hari Bol.